knuckler as well.
And now it's kept in at the line by Carl Gunnarsson. Tipped by the Canadians, held in by Lindholm, now for Steen. And his shot up high and a glove save by Price. That's off the glass. Flipped in deep by Gallagher. Oh, now spun in front, and that's broken up by the Blues. And Lindholm to center ice. And Gilbert now in for Desharnais. And the speedster, a shot and a glove save by Allen. And now Markov again in for Plekanec. Top of the circle, a shot and a glove save by Allen. And again, a face-off in the blue zone, and now Galchenyuk and Steen.
Looked to me like he wasn't firing that to score. He was firing that to find a person in front of the net.
And a nice pass by Jackman. And now moved along by Yashkin, a shot. And there's Price again with the glove. Jackman. And now Cole up the wing for Yashkin. And he gets it deep. Stastny there now for Yashkin. Nice move. In around the goal. Rough around attempt, and that was blocked. And a great effort there by Yashkin. Now Cole gets it. Here's Cole, a shot. And that's blocked by Prost. And the Blues go back. Not dressed tonight. It's Lindstrom, Chris Butler, and Chris Porter. And now Tarasenko from the angle, a shot. And Price had that one covered. And he smothers with his glove. And again, Tarasenko and Subban having words. No score. All the way back to center ice. And Subban now ahead. Here's Desharnais, 3-on-2. Desharnais in front, Pacioretty. Side of the goal. Oh, and Gallagher was there but couldn't tip it in. Now Markov on the line. A drive. And that goes off a body and just wide. And Allen had no idea where that was. And now Backes with 9 power play goals. To the line for Steen. Fakes it on to Tarasenko. In front. And Backes, a no-look shot. And it goes on goal. It is saved by Price.
Remarkable.
We're talking about Malhotra, of course.
Yep.
A couple of years ago, he missed almost the entire year. Now Steen across. Here's Oshie. He gets it back. And a shot by Oshie, and that was just off the mark.
Go slow. Tarasenko waited for Steen to get it.
And a shot by Backes.
And there was a long way for Steen to go at the left point to get that far down below. And
here are the Canadians in. A shot just wide by Gallagher. To the line. Subban a drive, and that goes wide again.
And how about that trade that Montreal made? Dmitry Yashkin was with his buddy Yuri Sekac last night for dinner.
And now Galchenyuk. Gunnarsson knocks it away, but not out. Markov at the line. There's Markov. He goes back for Subban. And his drive, they score! It may have been tipped in by Galchenyuk. And the Canadians take a 1-0 lead.
Well, Markov does a great job of buying time on the left point, and he knows he's going to go back to PK Subban on the right. Subban was aiming for Galchenyuk the entire time here. There's no question about that. This line of Lars Eller, Plekanec, and Galchenyuk. Galchenyuk came from PK Subban's left. After the puck squirted back to Markov. See, Markov brings everybody over to the left, makes a really nice move. Right point wide open, and by this time Galchenyuk has moved over from the left and perfectly redirects that. I had a great view of it from here, and it goes beyond the stick side there.
And then the Canadians take over. They're in Malhotra to center ice for Bournival, and a shot off Cole's leg, and then a big hit by Backes. Now Markov a drive on goal, and a save by Allen. As Backes laid up Bournival in behind the Blues goal off the glass. Now Gallagher to center for the Canadians. Trying to squeeze by Bouwmeester. Run to the corner by Backes, and a heavy hit. And Desharnais. Mimi will be 14 on Saturday, so happy birthday to Mimi Caruso.
Happy birthday, Mimi and Nick.
Now Subban at the line, holds it in. Here is Galchenyuk, who has scored the Canadians' goal. Subban winds and fires, and a right pad save by Allen. And Beaulieu pounded there by Yashkin. Puck free. Schwartz trying to center. And then knocked out of the slot area by Beaulieu. Canadians to center. Pacioretty in the clear. And a save by Allen. He doesn't know where it is.
No!
And it's between his legs, and he gets the whistle. After tonight, the Blues go on the road for 5 in a row and 11 of 14. Galchenyuk with a shot. He scores! How did that find its way in? And it's 2-0 as Galchenyuk has scored twice.
That's a severe angle right there. Lars Eller is pushing to the paint, and he's pushing towards Carl Gunnarsson. And the left-hand shot from that angle, I mean, his stick blade is closer to the goal line. You can see if it was a right-hand shot, he'd have a better, or create a better scoring angle. But from this angle, Plekanec wins the faceoff cleanly, and Galchenyuk just turns and spins from a sharp angle right there. Now, from that angle again, hard to tell where it goes through. It goes short side. They need this.
And Stastny wins it. Back for Gunnarsson to Pietrangelo. Now Stastny for Gunnarsson. He winds and fires it on goal, and a glove save by Price. And Tarasenko gets it far side. Canadians are back at full strength. One shot on the power play. Backdoor feed in from Backes. He scores! Backes from Tarasenko.
This is just an incredible pass by TJ Oshie. As Oshie on the left boards takes a hard pass from Alexander Steen. Oshie waits and waits and waits until he fires it across to the face-off dot on the right, which is Tarasenko. Tarasenko to Steen. Steen quickly over there to Oshie. Oshie's pass here is a thing of beauty. Over 2 sticks. And then once Tarasenko gets it, he knows where he's going to. He waits right there for Bayou to commit a little bit, and David Backes is wide open. That's a good play there by Alex Pietrangelo, getting right to the puck carrier immediately.
Now down the wing to Yashkin. And he pulls up to make a play in the slot for Jackman. Wide open. Another shot. And Stastny was wrong. On the rebound attempt by Price. 2 great chances there. First Jackman and then Stastny.
Right up there end of the day for that Vezina trophy as well, and maybe some MVP votes.
Exactly. Now Backes at the line for Gunnarsson. A shot tipped by Berglund. That would not have counted, though, as he tipped it out of midair. Aaron, the one word he kept using today, talking about Price, was how calm he is in goal. I mean, regardless of the situation, he's so calm in goal. And a backhander by Stastny. He looked calm and cool there with a pad save.
He's got to push Allen. There we go. He's got it now.
Now he has a stick, and Laterra has the puck. 3-on-2 into the zone. And a shot back against the grain and just wide. And held in by Lindbom, but not for long. Long pass. Pacioretty. Partial break here. And a save by Allen on Pacioretty. Steers it back on the Canadiens' goal. And now around for the Holtra. He is hit hard by Reeves. And then Ott in the corner. Works over Gilbert. And then into Tarasenko. And his pass back. Intended for Bouwmeester. Blocked 2-on-1. Gallagher and Desharnais. Here's Gallagher right in. And he scores on a 2-on-1. Gallagher.
Gallagher, perfect shot, low to the stick side on this 2-on-1 break. Alex Pietrangelo, the lone man back on this 2-on-1 break. Tarasenko tries to drop it back, but it's in the wrong spot there for the defenseman, Jay Bouwmeester. And you can see that Pietrangelo respecting the playmaking ability here, staying on his skates for as long as he can, leaving the shot to the goaltender. And Gallagher.
And now Steen. And his pass back. Out of the box, Bournival, breakaway, and he scores! Michael Bournival, and it's 4-1.
I cannot believe this pass goes tape to tape like it does. Out of the penalty box, Bournival and Ryan Reeves. Bournival on the visiting team is at the far end of the box. He comes out there, and as soon as the Montreal Canadiens get control of the puck, he is gone. But this...
To Backes. Nice pass back. Here's Bouwmeester. A drive tipped just wide, maybe by Oshie. And Pietrangelo. For Oshie again, a drive. He scores! Oshie! And it's 4-2.
Well, Alex Pietrangelo's free to roam here. Does a good job using his instincts, acting like a forward, and Alex Pietrangelo gets up on the right side. TJ Oshie reads it. As Pietrangelo got it in deep, TJ Oshie backs him up. So there's Pietrangelo with the puck. And there's the tail end of it, but the sequence happened long before that with some little movement as that just glanced off the left leg. There's no way that the goal...
Now Jackman on to center ice. Nice pass in for Gotch. Gotch trying to cut to the middle. Looking for Ott. Now Jackman, a shot. And a save by Price with his right leg. Tarasenko again with no speed, so he dumps it in. And then Subban lifts it high in the glass. And a break to center. Prost 2-on-1 with Weiss. Weiss comes in to Prost. And a diving save by Allen. His best save tonight. And now Schwartz, look out. Takes the hit, gets it high to center ice. And then Steen plays it back. That's the wrong play right now. Weiss comes in, and Allen makes the save.
They back you off.
And off the face-off, it goes right to Oshie. A shot and a save there by Price. That was the Blues' best chance in this third period. And he goes after it. Galchenyuk knocks it out of midair with a legal play, and here comes Trustin one-on-one. In front and a shot, and Allen makes a very good save on Galchenyuk. On the face-off, Backes against Plakanitz. Canadians win it. And a broken stick there. It's a Canadian player, Oshie with it. And he runs right over Eller. Now Bouwmeester, and a shot, and a blocker save by Price. Montreal 0 for 1 tonight. There's Subban to Markov, a drive, rebound, they score! Tipped in off the end boards. And Gallagher makes it 5-2.
You call that a momentum sapping play against Yashkin, and a marginal call, but he does go out of his way and cross-checks just slightly from behind Gilbert. And here you see Desharnais battling David Backes, and the clearing attempt doesn't get by PK Subban. He lays it nicely for Markov, and Markov's shot just misses, and there's the rebound right there as this glances over the pad.
With 10 seconds left in the third period, and the Canadians are going to sweep the regular season series. They won in Montreal 4-1, and the win tonight 5-2 is the final.